Say. All right. Sorry. We are live in YouTube. Yes, and I forgot to start it before. Nice. Every day you learn something new. Definitely. Definitely. Cool. What's up with that? Let's see. Okay, so we tried to do it, right? So with one, doesn't matter. Two, then we do the current I plus whatever we have here. Then we have this thing, we do the same, right? So it just keeps going from left to left. And right. Let's see. Let's maybe see our solutions and see what are we missing, right? Okay, so if it's 0, 10, yeah, if it's blah, 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 it's the same, right? Now, same thing here. But now, this guy tries it for everything. Okay. Then it tries it for everything and just iterates over it in the same, right? I mean, just calls cheese, yeah, just move it. The and then x equals to 1, then just return what? So okay, so maybe it could be that there is no solution, right? So if this results, right? Res and then return res. Yep. If res different than -1, then return this one. I guess it should work because maybe at some point this res yeah, that was the problem. Makes sense, makes sense. Bam, bam, bam. All right, we are moving, improving in our level here. Nice. Nice, nice. Let's move on to the next problem. File naming. Right, so the statement. You are given an array of string names representing file names. The array is sorted in order of file creation, such that names and position I represents the name of a file created before names I plus 1 and after names -1, right? Sure. Assume zero base, whatever. Because all files must have unique names. Files created later with the same name as files created earlier should have an additional k suffix, where k is the smallest positive integer starting from 1 that does not appear. Your task is to iterate through all names, elements of names from left to right, and update all file names based on the above. Return an array of proper file names. All right, so let's see. Pam, 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 pa-da-da-da-dum, pa-da-da-da-dum, pam, pam. All right. Right, I remember I got a similar, almost exact problem instead of the output being with parentheses and 1, it was underscore, I think, in 0, 1 or something like that, or 1. I don't remember the company, but it was what, 2013 or something like that, 10 years ago. Yeah, I mean, it's just, I think it's just straight forward-ish, right? So we will have a map to count the occurrences, right? And then get the number of previous occurrences and increment if found, and then just update the name of the file in the array itself and return it. Yeah, like in production, you always need, or it's better that you don't modify whatever you receive, right? That you always create a copy of that and then do the manipulation in the copy. But in this case, I think that's not what you will be tested on. Okay, so I think is okay. Let's see what is this, the other thing, right? So since name 0 dog 1 dog, update names 1 dog, since names 1 dog, and names 3 dog, update names 3. Okay, since name dog 0, names 1 dog, and names 4 dog. Okay. Yeah, as I was saying, I think it's straightforward in this case, right? So we have string, then we have the integer, track, and then just new hash map, whatever. Let's just also return names. Just always iterate names, right? So for int e, sorry, I minus names dot length, prop. And then get the number, in this case, what was it? Track, compute if absent, or compute if present. I don't remember what is it. Compute if absent used in Java, right? So let's see how is that recommended to be used. I remember I used it, but I don't remember. Okay, compute if absent is this. Here, just return me the s length. Takes two parameters. The first parameter is the key, and the second parameter is the mapping function. It's important to know the mapping function is only called if the mapping isn't present. It's present in the maps, the key is present, and a known value is related to the key. Hello, hello. Hello, Rain. How are you? Uh, well, my Russian is pretty rusty. Ah, thank you. Yeah, I hope also to get better. Yes, I was saying my Russian is a bit rusty, but I have Google Translate. Okay. Um. Yeah. Let's see. I mean, we can also speak in Spanish. Cool. So yeah, in this case, maybe let's just go and use the classic on get or default, I think. Right, and it should be what the names and the current position, and then if not, just get these occurrences. It's okay. You can speak, so you can write in Russian, and it'll take some time for me to translate, but I can go and translate it. What I'm doing is doing some coding challenges, some coding problems in this page called CodeSignal. Um, I'm a software developer, software engineer, and I'm trying to uh, get better at doing some coding problems. Like the classics when you're doing interviews that they put you to do some pair programming sometimes, right? And here on the left, you have the if you want, yeah, I'll share with you where I am. Yeah, in the left you have the problem statement, and on the right you have where you want to or where you should implement the solution. Uh, yeah, thanks. Okay, so now, yeah, so we get the occurrences and just check. Um, right, so in this case, I will just update here if the occurrence occurrences is bigger than 0, then we will update the name with the suffix of parentheses and then just this thing and the occurrences, right? And then yeah, also track update. Put and then names on I. Sorry. Occurrences +1. So I think, yeah, and I think this should work. Sure, I can check your GitHub, but it was blocked. Maybe you just send me your GitHub username and I can go there, check it. I think Twitch blocked your link, right? Okay, let's go. Okay, Anton, how are you? Nice front-end developer. Let me just follow you. Do you want me to check something in particular from your GitHub? Anyway, let me know. I just follow you, right? So you can also, if you want, you can go and check my repo and all of the other things that I've done. I have some repos on doing some on that have some problems like this that are solved. So you can also check it out. Okay, so let's see what's wrong. We have the input, we have the output. What are we doing that is wrong? So it seems okay, right. So that's okay. Don't worry. Right. So the problem that we have here is that we didn't add we are not adding the new names, right? So we should update the occurrences, and at the same time we should also add the new names to the tracking. So we need to add names on I and then add as one because technically it's a new name, right? Oh no, wait. So it needs to be what is it? Compute if absent. No, well, let's just go with the same here, right? Exact same thing here. So before and after the update on the names, and I think it should work. Wait. Let me translate the same. Oh, yeah. Sorry, man. That I hope your internet gets better. Okay, so the input and the output. So now then, what am I doing here? So I mean, I know this thing works for all of these. For this input, right? For the second one as well. Third one, of course. Fourth one. This should be. This. We need to. Now update a new one. So we need to do. Not sure why this is not working, right? So we get the similar to this, right? So we get the occurrences for the new name. Ah, wait. Yes, sorry. It's only if if we actually did the update, right? So in this case, this is the only scenario, because otherwise we will always be updating it. All right, nice, good. Good, good, good. Good that the connection is better. Okay, so now let's see what did we do wrong. In this case, A of 1, my output, and so we have A of 1 is A and 6 is the same, right? And then A 1, 2. What? Yeah, I did check your GitHub, right? So this is your GitHub. Chat for everyone, or how Kinko. Right, and I also follow you here. And I asked you, like, do you want me to check something in particular from your GitHub? Hmm. Yeah, exactly, right? So why 1A without brackets? So the problem here is that you need to, the output, the expected output of this test case, right? Okay, yeah, maybe let's finish this and I'll go and check it out. Yeah, so this one, this A, is the first one to appear in the sense that this one is not one single A and one single A, right? So this one is okay. It should be as like an empty. But this one should be based on what I'm reading from this, or maybe I'm misunderstanding. This should be A1, which is what we are doing here in the output. But the expected output is A2. Just doesn't make too much sense to me. Maybe we need to reread the problem statement, right? Again, this happens to me all the time. So you're given an array of string names representing file names. The array is sorted in order of file creation, such that the names I represents the name file created before I plus 1 and after I minus 1. Assume 0 base index. Yeah, all good. Because all files must have unique names, files created later with the same name as a file created earlier should have an additional k between parentheses suffix in their name. Well, k is the smallest positive integer starting from 1 that does not appear in previous file names. Ah, okay. Okay, so it's not. Oh, wait. It's not appear. Yeah, I'll go and check it out after I fix this thing because I cannot. Um, I don't wanna um, get this, like without. I don't want to move on to something else while I don't fix this. Okay, so cool. Now that we have found this, we need to check if we have the occurrence, right? The new name. So right, so in this case should be bum. So do we have this occurrence? Yes, no. What we need to do is probably here try to rename um, here, right? So while what is it? No, find the occurrence, right? So while name on, right, let's see, pointer contains key on names I plus this case this one occurrences, right? We will increment occurrences. Let's do it in the beginning. Yeah, I'll take a look after we finish this, okay? And then let's see. So I guess this will make it work, right? But then we will probably need to well, we'll probably need to do this here, right? I think that Java is not that hard, as it used to be. It's I think it's pretty much the same as it will take you to learn TypeScript, for instance, right? So if you come from the front end world, you are familiar with TypeScript. That's the similar to TypeScript, I think, in terms of learning. Maybe a bit harder because you need the compiler and you don't have the browser to run things well, or maybe some quick feedback as you normally have it in the front end projects, but it's not that complicated. Yeah, I mean, I think with JavaScript, if you know JavaScript, you must almost must learn TypeScript at this point, right? Because that is what everyone will use, and also it helps a lot to identify any problems that you may have for the static typing, right? Or with static typing, you get to catch these before. Let's just see this. These are the other solutions that when you complete the problem, you go here to the left in solutions, and yeah, Yeah, exactly. TypeScript. I'm not that good at TypeScript. Also fairly decent on JavaScript, but I think that yeah, I definitely need to get better at TypeScript. So yeah, let me check here, right? So I'll use new name. Okay, so here is what they are doing, right? So they are doing this something similar. They are keeping track on the names that we are seeing, setting up the new names and just checking here, similar to what we did, right? So on the new name, they are checking if the new name already exists. If it exists, then increase the occurrences on the new name until you find some new name that it doesn't exist, and then just return it, do them up. Okay, this is my process to get better at problem solving. I always first solve it with what I know, and then I go and learn from other people, right? Other people that may be more advanced on doing some problem solving. And I found this particular thing to have helped me a lot. All right, so now let's go back to your projects. Let's see which projects you mentioned. You mentioned sitters and Blix. So Blix CS, which is this one, and let me check the other one that you mentioned. Sitters. Let's see. Oh, no. Mm, let's see. I don't find the other one that you mentioned for your projects, right? So, but let's come and check this out. Okay, so you created a library alternative to Tailwind. For those who don't know what to use, prepare templates. Click Netlify. Let's see. Let's copy link address and just open it here. So we don't have anything, right? Blick. What's Blick CSS? Yeah, I don't know where are the see there's Blick. See the docs. Margin. Fine. Click margin for more info. But where is the the playground? Let's see. Play code. So I'm not too familiar with Tailwind, to be honest. But what do you want me to check? Like do you have something in particular that you would like some feedback? Right. Let's just go back to here, right? see these things, functions. Well, remember to add test to your projects. Again, it looks like your link was which one? Maybe you can. See. Which one would be like these botsitters? Okay. Parentheses. Smith. Agents and created. You're responsible. So it may be dangerous even if it has been verified. Everything that can. Please contact me. We'll take care of this immediately. All right. What is like a play market? You mean what? Like people will come here and will sell the site? You mean like? Okay. 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 Nice. That looks good, you know? Maybe here add some effects, you know, like whenever you do the mouse over to raise it a bit. Cool. So some login, right? Create account. Let's just do some generic mail. Let's see. Test. Hello. This is yes. 100. Nice, looks good, you know? Get this. Nice. If you want a free email account that will disappear in 10 minutes, you can use this site. Technology email temporary. Yeah, I mean, also here you can add this behavior, no? The classic, that when people do the comma or the tab, that it's transformed into the tag, right? Title is too long, okay. Uh, Free, okay. Yeah, there are too many tags. Interesting, why? I just added 2 tags. Huh? Too many tags. Maybe 1 tag is only? Okay. Side has been added. Oh, this is pretty good. Not the owner. Like my site is not appearing here. Okay, now it's appearing after a refresh. But looks pretty good. Pretty good. Let's open it. Open. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. But maybe you need to add the code to your GitHub. Like I didn't find it. All right. Let me notify, right? Up. Nice. Oh. Let's see. Come to see your favorites. Yeah, it looks good, Keep with the good work. Retro calculator also. Yeah, no problem. Like feel free to drop in and share any updates or any other cool thing that you do. All right. So, and I'm also ending for today. I set the goal for today to solve 2 problems, and we did it. So thank you so much for watching, and yeah, I hope that you have a great day. Bye bye.